What's up? What's up? What's up? Guys, it is 2022. A new year, a new dawn, a new cycle. The planet has circumnavigated the sun, and the journey begins all over again. But the two things that matter the most, as always, remain Forza Milan. Joel, what's up, my man? Happy New Year to you as well. Hopefully, you enjoyed your New Year's, whether you celebrated, had celebrations or not. Hopefully, you enjoyed it. And hopefully, we're going to have a very successful 2022. Hopefully, it's going to be the year of the devil. The year the devil makes a comeback. Speaking of the devil, AC Milan. Um, Obviously, slow news day, but there's a lot there. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to discuss. Interesting articles Sempre Milan is collecting from the universe. Happy New Year, Lance. Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, Sempre Milan collecting a bunch of articles from the Milan universe. 5 more years until we win the UCL, Roy. Joel, I bet it's going to be before than that. You say 2027 because there's a symbology, right? 5 years from now, there's a symbology. Milan does have these symbolic dates, these symbolic cycles, like the 23rd of May. Why is that date such a special day for Milan? It's like a magical day. It's like when that day arrives in the calendar, it's like superpowers happen. Milan has these weird things, you know. Is it like a tantamount to superstition, um, extraterrestrial, cosmic energy? Who knows? 5 years. Remind me why it should be in 2027. Is it because of why 2004 is something to do with 20 years? We won it in 2007 so every 20 years, what happens every 20 years? Do we win the Champions League every 20 years? Or does a new cycle start every 20 years? Remind me. Anyway, in the meantime, guys, let's look at this one right here, dude. Look at that. Legends. Um, Good news about Theo Hernandez. I like the news that is coming out regarding Theo Hernandez. Um, it feels the news that is coming out feels like Theo Hernandez has married the idea of being a Milanista. It looks like he is committing to the Milan project. It looks like it is in his heart to be in this project. I wonder if this has to do with the fact that he is a Maldini project, therefore his attachment to Milan is different than the other ones, right? All the other guys that kind of like screwed us over were all Mirabelli and Fassone projects. I wonder if all these players that are Maldini projects have a different feeling towards the club, have different, let's say, ambitions, right? Because the news that is coming out about Hernandez is that he wants to stay. Like he wants to continue his journey with AC Milan. So pretty good, pretty good. I like the messaging that is coming out. This is kind of what we want to see. This is the Il Grande Milan, the big Milan. This is what they had. They had these players that committed to the squad. So right now, pretty good. Okay, Milan are successful with the issue of them. They don't win any for 20 years. In 1969, they won. Then they didn't win for 20 years. Ah, okay, I see. It is very possible that by 2027, Milan will be kicking some major ass. It is very possible because Let's be honest, guys. It's in the DNA of the club, man. It's in the DNA of a club to be badass, to be the best, to just be the best. I was watching. Uh, Nathan sent me a link of Kaká's goals in the UCL 2007, and I was watching all his goals in 2007. And first of all, damn, Kaká was a freaking beast. Kaká was a freaking beast. Oh my god. There are no players today that can do that I've seen do what Kaká did in 2007 with AC Milan. But anyway, I was watching his goals. The UEFA put up highlights of all his goals in 2007, and I was watching the team play. I was watching, those snippets that led up to Kaká's goals. Seedorf, man, Seedorf. Every touch Seedorf did, was immaculate. Pirlo, we all know Pirlo. That team there was just incredible, man. And we're going to get back to that. This team is nowhere near that team, guys. By the way, I'm sorry to say that, but this team is nowhere near the 2017. But we are going to get there, and if 2027 is a good metric to set, I think it's a mature metric. Joel, who I believe is one of the youngest of our viewers, is showing the most mature, what one of the most mature, by saying something like that. Yeah, not only it is symbolic in the cycles that Milan has created for itself, as far as these 20-year gaps between winning cycles, but it is also logical based on how young this team is and how this team is being built, that by the year 2027, not only we're going to have our stadium, it's going to be the first year of our stadium, hopefully, but if you look at the exponential growth of this team, by 2027 we should be back to the top, unless things happen. Anything can happen, let's say if things keep on going this way, by 2027 we're going to be back on top. No problem. Roy, let's not make the same mistake again and again. Let's wait for the official release of renewal. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely more cautious this time, Majidin. I'm definitely more cautious. I'm not completely sold on the idea that Hernandez has committed to AC Milan, but the messaging to me seems a little bit more reassuring, let's say, than the messaging that came out before. Like, it's not forced. If in hindsight, if I look back at Donnarumma, it was forced. Yeah, I want to stay with Milan. He does these long interviews. He wants to stay with Milan. Blah blah blah. Um, and even with Happy New Year, AJ. Thank you, my man. Happy New Year. He wants to stay with Milan, Donnarumma. He loves the city, wants to win trophies with Milan. Kessi, I love being called the Presidente. I'm going to come to Milan and do it myself. Çalhanoğlu, I want to play Champions League with Milan next year. So a lot of that, in hindsight, looking back at it, you know, now you can kind of judge it for being forced, right? Kind of fake, forced. But with Hernandez, we're not really getting him. We're not hearing. We're not hearing his words. We're just hearing the messaging, right? Messaging is Theo Hernandez has no intention to leave AC Milan. He wants to continue his journey, right? We're not getting Theo Hernandez the Theo Hernandez interview where they act, where they get their acting chops up. So I don't know. For some reason, that reassures me a little bit more. I hope Theo does renew, because we can't keep losing players of high level. We won't be. No, of course. No. We have to keep Theo Hernandez till the end of his career, man. Theo Hernandez has to stay with AC Milan. Theo Hernandez right now in Italy is the most valuable left back. He is the most in the transfer market. He's got the highest price tag as far as left backs in Italy. Yeah, we need to keep this player with Milan. It's like this is a special player. This is his the way he was born. This player was born in Milan, a Maldini project. Now hopefully Maldini can follow through all the way. Hopefully Maldini can follow through and can convince him to stay. But again, the messaging right now seems good. I like the messaging. It's not overbearing. It's not forced. It's just straightforward. What's up, Eastbourne? Happy New Year, my man. It's just straightforward. There's no messing around. I like that. But let's see. Let's see. Again, as I said, I'm not sold on the idea that he's staying. Anyway, let's see. According to what is being reported by Antonio Vitiello, a journalist that is very close to Milanello. He has a YouTube channel too. Several players spontaneously presented themselves at Milanello today to work even during a rest day, including Ficaio Tobori, Alessandro Florenzi, Teo Hernandez, Bram Diaz, and others. Rebic Rafaela should soon finally resume training with the group. Okay, so good. This is what we want to see. The players, they don't want to rest. They want to train. They want to train. They want to face all three of these players. We've heard them say they want to win the Scudetto. So this is them working for that. I like that. That's pretty good. See, players showing dedication, commitment. In players in uniform, even when they don't need to be. All three of these players, Maldini projects, by the way. Maldini projects. All three of these players. Guys, do we care about the women's team? Do we care about the women's team? I don't. Guys, I just don't give a shit about the women's team. Should I? Should I care about the women's team? I really don't give a fuck. I might be in a what's the word? I don't even know what the word is. Anti-feminist. No. I might be in a. I don't know what the fuck is the word, guys. I don't even know. But I just don't care about the women's team. Maria Karanachova announced her departure earlier today. The Slovenian is leaving to make way for Selena Bab, who will return on loan from Sampdoria. Veronica Boquet also announced her departure today via post social media. Okay. Non è una situazione mia, in partita almeno è stato un privilegio indossare questa maglia, so it was a privilege wearing this shirt. The midfielder said that this situation in Milan is not ideal. I just don't care. I don't know, guys. Am I being too harsh? Am I being bad? I just don't give a damn. I don't know. Maybe I will in the future. Maybe I will care about women's football in the future. Maybe I will. But right now, I just don't. I don't know. Should I feel guilty about that? Should I feel like a piece of shit? Because I really don't. I really don't. All right. Anyway, let's look at our. What is this? So we kind of saw this yesterday. Kessie to Liverpool. Then today he was heavily linked to Tottenham. Kessie arrived in Milan. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. In fact, multiple reports are claiming that there is a big difference between the amount Milan are willing to put on the table versus the demands of Kessie and his entourage, pointing towards a goodbye. All stuff we already know. So basically, more and more publications are just saying that Kessie is on his way out. We kind of saw this yesterday. Today I saw on other websites that he's heavily linked with Tottenham. It is very possible that the game against Empoli was the last that we will ever see of Kessie in a red and black shirt. C'est la vie, guys. It is what it is. What are you going to do? I honestly don't know much about women's teams besides Icardi set to join Juventus from PSG 6-month loan with buy option around 35 million. Juve pays 2.5 million by the loan back to Serie A. Julian Alvarez is very close to Manchester United. Yep, I did see that with release clause of 18 million. That's it. I honestly don't know much about women's teams besides the fact that they beat Inter last year. Yeah. We got Kangoo. He's from that journalist is shit. Damn. Kessie is probably negotiating with either Liverpool or yeah. He's definitely going to do his. He's definitely going to do the what the pre-contract. He's definitely going to sign it right now, as he is competing at the AFCON. Okay, look at this, Kjaer. Kjaer trying to make a positive out of a negative situation. Let's see if we can get straight to the meat and potatoes. A lot of these articles are just okay, here, look, we have some nice. We have a nice little interview here with maybe the real captain of this team. Kjaer spoke during an interview with The Guardian. Wow, The Guardian. After being presented with a award, so he got an award. What award did he get? What award? Simon Kjaer has vowed to come back stronger than ever after his injury setback. As he was named the Footballer of the Year by The Guardian. What? It was announced last month, Milan's official website, that Kjaer underwent an arthroscopy on his left knee to reconstruct his interior. Damn! To reconstruct his anterior cruciate ligament and reinsert his medial collateral ligament. Dude, what the fuck? That's a terrible injury. The operation was carried out at La Madonnina Clinic and was perfectly successful, but he will be at least out for 6 months. It was just the latest incident in a very chaotic year for Kjaer, which included leading Milan back to the Champions League and leading his country, Denmark, to the semi-finals of the European Championship, a tournament in which he received widespread praise and admiration for helping to save the life of Christian Eriksen. Kjaer spoke during an interview. Let's see what he said. On the emotions experienced in 2021, positive, negative. We went through everything, all possible emotions. We had it all. Man, Kjaer really did have a crazy year. Huh? Between his Eriksen thing, then his renewal, and now this injury. The guy is unlucky. I appreciate all the positive words and gratitude. I'm honored. But as I've always said, my reaction was impulsive, and so was everyone's. What we did it as a team. I would not have been able to do it. Keep calm if I didn't have someone to lean on. It was a friend of ours, not a colleague, a friend. This made it so much more intense, and what we did was instinctive. Yeah, I remember that moment when we saw that. It was crazy. We don't get to see that too often, and when we do, it's always sad. I don't think we can prepare for anything like that. I know, as far as I'm concerned, that I couldn't have done any of this without my team by my side. At the end of the day, it was all for one purpose, and was for Christian, for his well-being and for his family. The following days, we tried on all of them. We allowed ourselves to train for an hour and a half a day, and then to go on with all the difficulties that the days would bring. His relationship with football. The football field is a place on earth where I feel most comfortable. When certain things happen, you carry it with you the rest of your life. It also allows you to play better football than before. Experience. I let myself have fun, and this gives me more relaxed approach, a more dedicated approach, but where at the same time I'm resting. I love to play football. I've always loved it, but I have another 10 years, so but I don't have another 10 years, so I have to appreciate the time I've left. Okay. On the injury, in the big picture, this is just my leg and it's just football, although both are quite important for football. I'm fine. My family is fine, and I'll be back on the football pitch. I prefer to see it as a positive opportunity and rare. Okay. I have often thought about what it would be like to spend 2 or 3 months away from games, both to be creative and optimism my game and to make my body stronger. Okay. Normally, this is never possible in a career. I would rather not being injured, but I will have to accept it. Work to overcome it and come out with a stronger version of himself. So he's mentally preparing himself to come back like a tornado. On his calmness, in my mind, I'm a guy who grew up in a small town and my feet are solidly planted on the ground. But sometimes you have to be a little arrogant, a little ignorant about your abilities because they'll push you a little harder. If you're playing against Messi or Ronaldo, they're probably better than you. But if you know you kick But if you know you kick your ass every day, you can say to yourself, who's a better defender in the world right now? But in the right conditions, I believe I am the best. Bruh. Bruh. I am the best. I have to believe it. Otherwise, it will never be, and it will never give 100%. I love that. I love that attitude. I love that attitude. Join a Trump social media team. Why would I join the Trump social media team? Marshall will be leaving likely on loan to Sevilla. Marshall. Denmark's run in the Euros was amazing. They honestly deserved to make it to the final. Yeah, they were great. They honestly were great. You could tell right away in that first game against Belgium that yeah, they were kicking ass. They had something special about them for sure. I think the Ericsson thing even made them stronger. Drubba, they got crushed by a fridge. He's currently a mini fridge right now, however. What? Who are you talking about? Okay, so Kangoo has been saying this for a while. He says, my sources are centered around United, but if I ever get info from Milan, I will say such as your Kamara interest. You have been talking about Kamara. Honestly, I think Kamara is the smartest choice for AC Milan right now. The smartest choice for AC Milan right now because he's a midfielder and a central defender, and he's ready to leave. He ain't renewing his contract, so he's good to go. He is good to go. That pop-up ad. Oh, okay. For Roy, I mean Maguire. Oh, okay, got you. Marshall is actually a good player. I'm not exactly sure. What's up, Paul? Marshall is actually a good player. I'm not exactly sure why it hasn't worked out for him at United. Well, United is going through, let's say, a mini banter era kind of situation. So even the best players are gonna have shit moments. Um, you know, it's like Milan. Milan had good players during the so-called banter era, but when your team is just not achieving the objectives they need to achieve, you lose players on the way. Martial seems to be a victim of this negative period Manchester United is going through because he is a really good player. He is actually a really good player. Okay. All right. So we missed this one yesterday. About Milan's financial. Let's see. Okay. So this is a table of Milan's finances. So if you can see 2022, look at that. 40 million plus than last year. Yeah, that's it. Um, these are just basically. So this is from the matches, 43 million from the matches. Sponsors, 60 million. Commercial and royalties, 11 million. Um, uh, this is from TV, 84 million. This is Serie A, and UEFA, 45 million. From players, 8.3 million. I think that's Hague. Yeah. Ricavi da cessione temporanea calciatori. This is from other players that they have. So only 3 million. They haven't been doing well when it comes to selling players. Altri parentheses. So this is other like loans or other like maybe the youth sector, 3 millions. This is miscellaneous, right? Different things, different stuff, whatever it is. Um, could be merchandise, not probably merchandise, but other stuff. It doesn't say about merchandise actually. How come it doesn't say anything about merchandise? It can't be just 9.8 million. Here, this is another one. Various different uh, injections of money, 15 million. And here is Cessione di Casa Milan. That's them selling AC Milan 20 million. So, guys, look at that. You know, definitely there's definitely the exponential growth from basically when this project started is there. We can see the numbers in revenue, right? Yeah. Even if you take away the Casa Milan, we're still was an increase there. But you see 1992, what sorry 192 million, 260 million, now 303 million. We just got into that 303 million. I'm sure we're going to use the money wisely. I'm sure we're going to use the money wisely. Yeah, I know. 2019 wasn't. I mean, that we that's what happens when you don't make it in Europe. Less sponsors, less merchandise, less money. It is the way it is. Yeah, Kamara would definitely be a good signing. We are so rich. If you know, you know. Nice. Look at how much less money we made. Yep. Who decision was it to make Magara captain? What happened to Ollie? What is he doing? Is he on holiday? Is he taking a holiday? All right. According to latest from Calcio Finanza, Milan total revenue for year 2021, 303 million, which is up over 40 million from the 260 from 2020. The optimistic forecast, which includes a project for the second half of the season 2, is thanks to a number of different factors such as participation in the Champions League, increased revenue from stadiums after COVID, new sponsors deals, etc., etc., etc. Milan is on the rise, guys. The stock is going up. What? Really? You miss banter? Explain that to me. Why would you miss the banter? Okay, like I never even heard that term banter era, but obviously when Milan was in that era, the post Berlusconi era, I followed them. I watched every game. I still watch them every game, but I can't say I miss it. To be honest with you, I can't say I miss it. The time when I saw the big difference between at that time Juventus was dominating. The big difference, the banter roar, no, the era. Remember Berlusconi attaccare. The banter roar, not the era. Oh, you're talking about how Berlusconi was, what his press, what he was saying? I feel like banter made people appreciate Milan doing good so much more. It made Milan fans more passionate in a way. This is a perspective that I don't that I think does not apply to me, but I see how it would apply to many other people, maybe younger people for sure. Maybe younger people for sure. Did the banter make it more passionate? I mean, when the banter era happened for me, I knew that Milan was on a down because Milan was on a down before the banter, before Berlusconi sold. I just knew it was going to take. We were going to go for a down cycle, and we had to wait. Had to wait and wait and wait and wait, and we have waited, and now, guys, we are. Are we back? Looks like we are. But I totally get what you're saying, Joe. I totally get what you're saying. Totally understand it. Totally understand it. Okay. Let's see. This one here is quite interesting. Milan plan to remain one of the youngest teams in Europe with signings to come. AC Milan have no plans to abandon their youth project, and they have some clear ideas about how to continue. Calciomercato.it reports that Paolo Maldini has insisted on a balance of signing young players with high potential and some more experienced elements for the squad. Okay, pretty much the philosophy that they've been doing. In the summer, Pioli will welcome two young midfielders in Tommaso Pobega and Yassinali, who will join Sandro Tonali and Ismail Benacer. I mean, fuck, dude. That is crazy that next year our midfield is going to be much younger than our midfield. Our midfield right now is already super young, and next year is going to be even younger. Definitely different trends. Definitely different trends from the past. Guys, notice how there's no Casilla. Notice how they didn't write down Casilla. A new center back will also arrive next month with Sven Botman of Lille, Abdou Diallo of PSG, Attila Slazar Fenerbahce, Christiansen, and Sarr of Chelsea, plus Bremer or Toronto of Torino, all considered. Essentially, the concept is that Milan wants to remain among the youngest teams in Europe, while in the summer it will also be necessary to invest in a young center forward for the future. Now, the thing about young teams is this: you do not want to keep your team young eternally, okay? Because a young team can only get you so far. You have to grow your team. You have to, like a hunter. A hunter reaches its peak not when a hunter is 14, but when he's 20, when he's 21, when he gains muscle, right? If you just want to do uh, an analogy in that respect. So no, the team should not be kept young forever. The team should be you should have create a base of young players, but then grow them. Okay, because Theo Hernandez, his best years are going to be when he's 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. All of these players, their best years are going to be when they're mid 20s and above. You know, if you're going to keep a team young forever, you're always going to play second fiddle. So I don't know how accurate this article is, to be honest with you. I'm pleased we're out of the banter. Some painful football. We're not back yet. Oh yeah. Speaking of the banter, the what when I realized that Milan was doing really poorly, when it actually like hit me, was when Higuain joined AC Milan. And I remember how Higuain played with Juventus, and then I saw him play with Milan, and I could just tell that the players that surrounded Higuain were just inferior to the players that surrounded him when he played for Juve. And that was like the tell for me. It was like, okay, yes, Milan is definitely not nowhere near championship material, because I always believed, even when we were doing really like shit, I always believed. But then when I saw that Higuain move, I realized, okay, I see. We are really behind. We are really behind. But now, not anymore. Now we are on top, and we're gonna catch up to Inter soon, and we're gonna be the best in the world, guys. The best that the world has ever seen. Always strive for number one. Strive for being the best. Nothing else. My predictions for the January Mercato: Casti out, Conti out, Fiverr in, and a CM on loan, and possibly a left back and a center back. That's a busy market. That's a very busy market. I'm all about busy markets. Roy, the Elephant economic project seems to be working well. Milan's revenue has increased from 192 to 302 right now. Yeah, we went through this earlier, and absolutely. And I really like it. I like how this Milan team is developing. I like this organic way of developing the team. I definitely like it much better than that, because I think if we win, if we become one of the best teams, we did it the right way. We did it the most moral way. We did it, the most organic way. We did it as a footballing institution rather than just a capitalist enterprise. So I'm loving this project. I'm loving. I would not fucking exchange it with anyone. Anyone. I do not want the PSG money. I do not want the Man City money. I do not want the Newcastle money. I don't want anybody's money. I just want the way they're doing it right now. But they can't keep the team young forever. No, that is absolute. Then that if that's the case, then yes, then okay. So this is the thing about it, guys. This is the thing. We don't know yet what the goal is, right? Because if I hear articles saying that they want to keep a young team forever, then yeah, you are going to be the new Arsenal. You are going to be Arsenal. You are going to be Dortmund. We cannot. That can't be the goal to keep the team young. No, the goal has to be you create a team, you get young players, you grow them, you make them into champions, and then you ride out the cycle. And then as you're winning, as you're killing it, you start to add in the new young players. But you can't be the youngest team in Europe. You're not going to achieve what you need to achieve if you're going to strive to be the youngest team in Europe forever. The Milan is rebuilding itself is reminding me of how Liverpool did it. Yeah, it is very similar, right? They signed players like Firmino, Mane, and Robertson for cheap and built them. And even Salah was signed for cheap. I mean, Salah was signed. Wait. Did Salah go to Roma right? To Liverpool right after Roma? I believe he did, and it was only for 40 million. I think. I think, or did he go to Chelsea? Shit, I cannot remember. But even Salah was like 40 million, right? I mean, 40 million is not that much. You know, it's not one of these crazy prices. All right. What is this? Milan could look to free agent markets. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Milan could look into the market for outcoming free agents. Milan have rights for Andrea Christensen and Antonio Rudiger are two potential options, so we know about those. I don't think Rudiger is going to come to Milan because I think he's going to get much better, lucrative options to choose from other bigger teams at the current moment. Matthias Ginter and Jason Denier are also options. Do not know who these players are. I thought Ginter, this name here, was going to Inter. Inter. Looking at who might come in the replacement of Kessie. Borussia Mönchengladbach also officially announced that Dennis Zakaria will leave the club at the end of the season. This is the guy, guys. Not Zakaria. I'm thinking fucking Kamara. The Swiss international will represent the ideal profile to replace the Ivorian, but competition is plentiful. This one, Kamara of Marseille, is an option. This is the guy that we need to get. This one right here. To even Kamara of Marseille is an option too, even though there's competition to land them. While Corentin Tolisso wants to leave Bayern Munich at the end of the season, it could be an opportunity. Okay. Looking at the attack, Isco. We have Lacazette. What do you guys think of Lacazette? Would you be happy with Lacazette coming to AC Milan? Kramaric, Origi, and Belotti. Obviously, for me, Belotti is my number one choice. But Lacazette is a great player, though, guys. Lacazette. I mean, we saw Origi with Liverpool. He he fucking hurt us. He came to the San Siro and he fucking hurt us. It's very unlikely that Kessie will leave Milan for free. He has recently received a significant offer from Liverpool. How can we have a long-term project if we keep losing our players? Now, this is a great question, and this is how I see it, but we don't know yet. We do not know yet. Kessie, Çalhanoğlu, Donnarumma, etc. These are all Mirabelli, Fassone players, right? These are players that Maldini did not bring in. And these are players that have a certain personality, I guess. Çalhanoğlu has always had a certain personality from his days in Germany. Kessi's agent Atangana is very Raiola-esque. He's very Raiola-esque. So he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit about Milan. Um, and Donnarumma was all about the family. Donnarumma is a mafioso. He's a mafioso. He's from the south of Italy. He's all about the family. Hey, we all do it about for the family. Dennis Zakaria would be an amazing replacement for Kessie. Look at his highlights, Roy. I'll check him out. We need to drop Kessie because his attitude isn't AC Milan. Yeah, he's gone already. Because it would be good short term, but not. What's up, Christian? By the way, but not long term. We need a striker for 5-7 years, not just 2 or 3. Um, I don't know how old he is, but he's one of France's most interesting strikers, as far as I know. What else do we have today? Conti leaving. Kiar outlines. We read that. We read all of these. What is this? What is this one? We haven't read this one. Settlement agreement and revenue projections. Why Elliott might be waiting to invest in the squad. Okay, this is obviously an opinion piece, I guess. Although AC Milan's financial situation continues to go from strength to strength, it might be a while before we see Rossoneri spend big in the transfer market and compete for the top players. I say this summer. Is when we're going to see the beginning of Milan's next level in transfer market power. It's going to start this summer. Maybe we're going to see hints of it already in January. But this summer is going to be the beginning of a new era when it comes to Milan's transfer market, summer transfer markets. It's not going to be a lot of fireworks, but we're going to get some sparkles that are going to then help us develop more and more. And then next summer, so the 22-23 season, by then, I think Milan is going to be top. Calcio Finanza recently estimated that Milan's revenue will be around 303 million for the 22 season. Although they have recorded a 43 million rise from 2021, there are signs to suggest that big spending is not on the cards and that Paolo Maldini may not splash the cash this winter. Yes, I don't think this winter is just yet there. I think we're going to this winter is going to be good, I think. Summer, we might get one big signing, one big one. And then as the team develops and grows, maybe next winter we're going to get some good players. Then the next summer, two big players. And then we'll have a fucking great team. Great team. That's what we'll have. The financial fair play assessment period was set to be from the 2018-19 season to 2021, given they make judgments over 3 seasons. However, with COVID ravaging the economy of football, UEFA decided to amalgamate the 2019 season and 21 season into one season and to assess before give some leeway. Fuck you, UEFA. Oh man, I shouldn't say this. Sorry, UEFA. Sorry. I love you, UEFA. You are my God. Sorry, UEFA. I love you, UEFA. Everything you say, I will do. One factor is that Milan had a settlement agreement with UEFA, which entails that at the end of the 3-year period, Milan will cut down their losses to 30 million. Okay, I didn't know about this. So they had a settlement agreement with UEFA, which entails that at the end of the 3-year period, Milan would cut down their losses to 30 and prevent sanctions. Fuck you, sanctions. The UEFA is like a fucking government. The sanctions. Oh my god. I can't believe so many people fucking went on. I can't believe so many people. There's so many people that support this footballing This government, this fucking footballing government, and prevent sanctions and more restrictions. What are you guys fucking reading this? To prevent sanctions and more restrictions from the football institutions. These guys are fucking. They think they're a government. They think they're a government. Oh my god, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why people are so enamored with UEFA. Like they would fucking. If UEFA was a man, people would be fucking lining up to smell it's his farts. I don't get it. I don't get it. But hey, this is I'm just joking. This is just for theater. I love UEFA. UEFA is my god. UEFA is everything. UEFA owns my life. UEFA, I'm there for you. Seferin, Seferin, I love you, Seferin. Seferin for life. Seferin, president of the world. The assessment period for Milan is set to end this season. Last season, Milan had 261 million in revenue and losses were 95 million, which means expenses last season were 356 million. Uh-oh. The expenses included the transfer fee of Fikayo Tomori and Mike Magnan, which were 44 million combined. Guys, you see why we can't fucking spend money? Okay? This is why. Because gods of the galaxy UEFA will sanction us and fucking I don't even know what to say, man. This season, Milan has also have the huge wages of Donnarumma and Calhanoglu taken off the budget. If Calcio and Financial predictions are accurate, with 303 million revenue and the club's expenses are assumed to be close to at least 356. With the expenses of Magnan, Tomori, Calhanoglu, and Dormu off the expenses sheet, the losses should be further cut. So basically, Milan right now is playing catch up to UEFA's financial fair play rules. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're fucking limited by these stupid rules. But Galliani was talking about these stupid rules because they were being talked about from early 2000s, even though they oh my god, I don't get it. I just don't get it. In fact, it is possible that Milan could get down to that 30 million loss figure at the end of this season, and this is the point where there could be more freedom in the market with regards to financial fair play. It may well be what Elliott are waiting for, which with no stadium of their own is a real achievement. I mean, it's an achievement. It's an achievement at kissing ass. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's an achievement at kissing ass. That's what it is. Wow. Of course, there could be other reasons that no big spending is planned, like Elliott not being enthusiastic about investing more into a country and league which has no real incentives. Damn. That's crazy. We need to watch out these agents. They're taking over football. Yeah, Roy, we couldn't keep our players because we had to bring down our finance to 30 million by this year, and we are in a bad situation. It makes sense. Based on the yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the problem. This fucking UEFA wants to dictate the world. You know, it's a fascist government. UEFA is like a fascist government. Roy, what the fuck? We won't be a great team if we continue on this slow track to improve the quality of the squad. Zion Train, we can't. We're not allowed to. I mean, according to what I just read, we're not allowed to. Teams like Juventus will come back stronger next season. We have a season to push for the Scudetto. Yeah, Juventus will come back, but man, this leaves so much sour taste in me. Fuck. I hate this shit, man. Like, what are we doing? Like, what is the point of this? Does this make football better? I don't think this makes football better. Man, I shouldn't be saying this shit live, dude, because UEFA is like it's a mafia, right? So they probably don't like it when people don't give them positive propaganda. Because I'm very critical of UEFA, they're probably going to send their secret services, and who knows. I mean, it is pretty much a fascist government. That's what it is. Fucking, that's what it is. We won't be a good. Okay, whatever, whatever. Man, that just killed my buzz, dude. That killed my fucking buzz, dude. 2022. I was excited. I read this, and all of a sudden, it just goes away. I need to chill out. I need to chill out. I need to chill, 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 chill. So, guys, Tonali is looks like he's going to get a new contract. Injection of confidence. The loan was made permanent. Italian, yeah, we know his story. We don't need to read this, but we just know that there are talks of right, yeah. I love you, UEFA. Hey, I love you. Seferin, I love you. Um yeah, so Tonali, obviously, I think it's the right thing to do. The guy deserves a pay rise for sure. If if these other players are getting all that money, they don't even want to stay at Milan, and they're getting all that money, and you're fucking paying the one player that actually wants to stay at Milan. You're paying him peanuts, and compared to the other guys that don't want to stay at Milan, yeah, you should do the right thing and give him the money he wants, right? Man United take lead over Milan and Bayern on a race for 20 million striker. I think this is what Kangu and Isbon were talking about earlier. Okay, so we have information regarding Ibra. AC Milan will once again rely on Zlatan Ibrahimovic in the hopes that will fire them to another Scudetto, but his future beyond that at the moment remains uncertain. AC Milan News writes Ibrahimovic has set the target of winning another trophy with Milan. His second spell with the club began back in 2020, and the mentality brought by the Swede has given significant boost. Okay, we know all of this. Let's get to the continues to be decided because in Serie A matches he has managed to score 7 goals. Okay, we all know this. He has a contract that expires in 2022, but as long as he feels the desire will be to continue playing. He will. The relationship Ibra has with Maldini, Masada, and Gaziz is excellent, and there will be talks over his future. Guys, what do you think? I know we've talked about this, but do you think Ibra should stay another season? Personally, I do. But we need to get the next we can't get another old striker. We need to get. Okay, my ideal in my ideal world, I know some of you guys don't like this, but I would get Belotti, and then I would get pay a good money for a good striker. Belotti for free, so you're not paying much there. But then you got to bring down the average age of your striking department. That's an issue. But I would totally keep him for another season. Yeah, absolutely. From Milan, there's no foreclosure against a new contract for the Swede, but it will instead be talked about calmly in the spring. Okay, guys, let's end with yeah, he should stay, but not as a yeah, right. I mean, when he's available, you need to kind of like get him the next guy, and kind of ease him into that starting lineup. But at 41, obviously he can't play many games at 41. We'll see. We'll see when the time gets there. All right, guys, let's finish off with some news, maybe international news. Anything that you guys read, heard, about what's going on. What's going on in Serie A, actually? Let's do a Serie A. Let's do a Serie A sweep. Let's do a quick Serie A sweep and let's see what's happening in Serie A. We're just going to go over some headlines, see if there's anything interesting in the world of Serie A. Out of everything that came out today, the positives, to reiterate, is that I like the messaging that is coming out for Theo Hernandez. The guy, it feels right now like there's no intention for it. He wants to stay at Milan. Like this is the messaging that is, and it's not forced, right? Because fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you, kind of thing, right? Or something like that. So it just doesn't feel like the other ones, but we'll see. Well, we'll see. Until he renews, we'll see. All right, let's see what's going on in Serie A. And then we'll end today's stream. And tomorrow, guys, we're going to have a nice open line discussion stream. Lart will be back. Lart has not been available these days. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything interesting, guys. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, Boris? Zlatan, Belotti, and Colombo, and we should drop Giroud this summer. What about Zlatan, Belotti, Colombo, and Giroud? Well, Colombo wouldn't be playing. Yes and no. Okay, Christian. Honestly, yes and no, because Zlatan. I don't know. Like the thing about Zlatan is that he's such at this age. He can get a bad injury and then you lose him, and then all of a sudden you're just left with Belotti and Colombo. You know, I would say Zlatan, Belotti, Mr. X. Let's say, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. Vlahovic, Zlatan, Belotti, Vlahovic, and Colombo. How about that? If not Vlahovic, another big striker. But I wouldn't feel too confident with just those three. Absolutely, he brings a team together. Yes, and that's why it's more his attitude and his energy. What's up, Boris? How you doing? I would actually keep Giroud. I understand the criticism he's been decent for us. Well, I mean, Giroud is going to stay for another season, so he's going to do what he does for another season. Roy, for next time, you should check out AC Milan scout team. It's interesting. People we have to look out for hidden talent. What's the Milan scout team? What is that? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Christian? Do you mean is that a website? Or is that are you talking about the actual scout team? The people that work there? Another positive note is no COVID sickness for any of the Milan players. Let's do a quick swoop of these headlines and let's see if there's anything interesting. You see, guys, these are you see why you see Google what Google basically this is the kind of stuff I usually get, right? I get production. This is all production stuff. And so now they're trying to entice me into buying their products. Let's see. 80 million rated 21-year-old attracted interest from who's 80 million rated 21-year-old? Who the hell is that? Vlahovic. 80 million. Okay, guys. So I opened this article. It opens in another page. It's Vlahovic. 80 million rated 21-year-old. That's how much he cost? Damn. Milan ready to launch new assault on League One star. Okay. Favre. Okay, so we already know about this. AC Milan welcome back 4 players from injury. AC Milan offside, guys. Is this a good website? AC Milan offside? Could this be another one, a good one? I'm not. Am I familiar with this one? I've seen this one before. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We talked about this earlier. Calabria and Juventus is negotiating the departure of Flop, but there are issues. I guess this is Morata. Guys, do you think Morata is going to go to Barcelona? Oh no, Ramsey, guys, and this is the other thing, like Ramsey. You know how much Ramsey is making? Ramsey is making more than any AC Milan player. He never plays. You know, he never plays. This is why it's difficult for Milan to keep their players. He is making more than any AC Milan player. Joffrey has a contract with us until 2024. Joffrey? Who's that? Yeah, let me make this bigger so you guys can see them. You guys can see the headlines as well. Free potential transfer window signings for Juve. Oh, but guys, look at this. Salernitana stays in the Serie A. Whatever, I think whoever was able to get the club literally in the last minutes of the deadline. So now Salernitana was saved and they maintain in the Serie A. So who was it? Let's see. Salernitana will continue to compete in Serie A for the remainder of 2022. The Campana side risk being thrown down due to Claudio Lotito's part in owning the club. As explained by Gazzetta dello Sport, Danilo Lervolino, 43 and originally from the province of Naples, has taken the reins. A 43-year-old, young Danilo Lervolino, has taken the club. I'll do everything to save the club, Lervolino said. I'll focus on young players and the club's growth. Nice. There you go. Happy ending for Salernitana. 400K, that's it? Really? Damn. That's all the club costs? That's insane. Is that what you're talking about? Wow. That's crazy. 3 potential transfer window signing. Let's see if there's any players that we need to be worried about that Juventus might snatch up. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is one. Do we that is this the guy that used to play with us? Oh yeah. Dennis Zakaria. So you see, Zakaria is not only linked with Milan, but he's linked with Juventus too. So there you go, a bidding war there. And Jasko Gvardiol, a central defender. So these 3 players, do we need to be worried about these 3 players? Do we need to be worried about Aubameyang? I don't know. He's kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Zakaria, I would not want to lose a bidding war for Zakaria against Juve. So anyway, those are the 3 players that the article mentions. Now, Roy Ramsey's on 400K. That's insane. And he never played. These guys, Ramsey, he gets a lot of abuse. I follow him on Instagram, and the Juve fans are pieces of shit. They're fucking pieces of shit towards him. Like the shit they write on his Instagram account is disgusting. Wow, he does not look happy. He's never smiling. The last picture I saw of him, he did not look happy with his family, not smiling. He's having a tough time, but the guy is filling up his wallet like crazy. You take Aubameyang back in a heartbeat, really? I haven't seen much of him lately. I know he had a great. I think didn't he win the African Ballon d'Or? I thought he won. Joffrey has contract with us until 2025. Okay, so Joffrey is a he's the France chief scout for AC Milan. Okay, okay, got you. Joffrey. Okay. What about Alexander Isaac? Well, there's no links. There's no links with him. There's no nothing is linking Isaac to AC Milan. At least what I have seen. Guys, fucking check this out. Inter not only have a crazy ass schedule, but they have a lot of players with COVID. Well, a lot. They have a few players with COVID, so that's going to affect their. That could affect their January. Let's see what happens. Zeko, COVID. I think Correa has COVID. New positive COVID test at Inter after Edin Zeko, Alex Corda, Martin Sorian. Let's see who these players are. COVID coming back. So Inter will miss Zeko for a while. We saw that all these players that come back from COVID usually take a while to recuperate. I wonder if this is going to hurt Inter a little bit. They don't get any freaking injuries, so they're getting COVID instead. And I'm not happy about it, guys. Like I'm not. It's fucked up. It's not like something that we should be celebrating, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm being I'm trying hard to keep a straight face, but it is what it is. I totally agree, my man. I totally agree. I mean, this guy, like Conti from AC Milan, this guy does not work. I mean, he trains and he gets paid. He's a millionaire, and all he does is train. I mean, can you imagine? You're not like all you do is training. You have a contract, and every week you get a 400K check, bro. That is insane. Haaland is coming this summer. I had a dream about it. Hisham, really? You dreamt Haaland was going to come this summer to Milan? To AC Milan? Wow. Is that a possibility? I really don't think so. You know what sucks about the current situation is that if we ever get Mbappe and Haaland, we will only be able to get them after we have a new stadium, which means that if we get Mbappe and Haaland, we have to wait after 2027. So from now up until 2027, I doubt it. Maybe Hisham, your dream wasn't this summer, but in a few summers from now on. I definitely see Haaland coming to Milan. Why not? Why not? Inter will not lose any matches in Serie A, except against Juventus and maybe Milan, but the rest are easy. Are they easy? Inter schedule is insane, yo. Inter schedule is Napoli, Roma, all of them. Every single team that is in the top six, Inter is facing it right now in January. So I wouldn't say they have easy games, but can they win all of them? Yes, they can. Raiola said F no, fuck no. Raiola. Haaland is a Raiola player, dude. That is such a turnoff. That is such a turnoff that he's a Raiola player. I mean, why? Yeah, Raiola is not going to bring Haaland to AC Milan. Raiola is going to bring Haaland to the highest bidder. AC Milan is not even part of the auction. Rebic is not coming back for our Roma match. As far as the report goes, Christian Pazmino, it's Rebic might start the bench, maybe even start in the first 11. Leao, I don't think so because he's still not training in the group. The game is in, so we got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's in 5 days. There's still time. There's still time for Leao at least to make the bench or at least to make the squad. I don't know. I don't, but Rebic should definitely be in the squad. Whether or not he's going to be a starter, we'll see. Also, Ibra, same thing, same situation. We're going to see whether or not he's going to be in the squad. The reports the other day was not he's not even going to be in the squad, Ibra. But we'll see. We have 5 days, and these 5 days, if some of these players recover, they'll at least be in the squad. Medical team will work their magic and have Leon Rebic have season. Yeah. Yes. All right. Let's keep on reading a few more interesting Serie A headlines. What else do we have? Romelu Lukaku can quit dreaming about Real Madrid. Damn. Who said this? Okay, so this article is just saying that Real Madrid is after Haaland, which we're just talking about, and they have no intention of getting Lukaku. I don't know, man. Lukaku is. Yeah, guys. I'm going to do a poll. Let me do a poll. I want to see what you guys think. Let me do a poll. Is the transfer window open on the 4th? Yes, the transfer window opens on the 4th officially, which would be the 4th would be Tuesday. I believe the 4th would be on Tuesday. All right, let's do a quick poll. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Guys, please like the video. Please like the video. I forget to say that shit all the time. Even though, like, I'm not going to be like UEFA. Like, if you don't like the video, I'm not going to sanction you or punish you, okay? But if you can, please like that video. If you buy Haaland for 120 million, do you believe that we're going to make those from t-shirt sales? Not now. Not today. I mean, I don't think so, man. I don't think Haaland is that popular just yet. I mean, if it was Messi, yes. If it was Cristiano Ronaldo, yes. I don't think Haaland has that financial power as when it comes to merchandise. But it would be a big sum. It'd be definitely a big sum. The problem with Haaland is honestly not his price tag. I mean, it is because people are going to get in a bidding war for it. But the problem with Haaland is mostly the wages. We cannot compete for his wages. We're nowhere near the ballpark to competing for his wages. That's why we will never see Haaland. No time in the near future are we ever going to see Haaland at AC Milan. No way. No way, Jose. Would All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let's see what else does Viseria have to offer today. What else do they have? Barcelona determined to sign Matthias de Ligt this summer. So, yeah, we've seen that. We've seen that De Ligt is being courted by Barcelona. So Juventus might lose some big pieces, some of their bigger pieces. Juventus might enter their own. They already are in somewhat of a banter era. They might enter their own banter era. Juventus might go through a few years of darkness, and they might lose a bunch of players. All right, let's see what you guys are saying so far. Wow. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Actually, Majidin, yeah, if Cristiano Ronaldo can't bring you the money to help you with your books, I really doubt. I really doubt Haaland can do that. Let's see. Juventus made approach for Barcelona misfit. Who's this? Oh, misfit. Dest. They're going in for Dest, guys. Juventus, according to this article, is going in for Dest, the fullback. Anything else here? Sandro Mazzola, Romelu Lukaku finally being honest about his departure from Inter. Journalist says Hatate could be stopgap. Celtic, okay. Giorgio Chiellini tests positive for COVID-19, guys. Look at that. Giorgio Chiellini tests positive for COVID-19. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so that's Balo Touré, Benacer, and Kessie. Inter considering assigning Sassuolo's Filip Juric. We read this one earlier. Several Milan players that trained despite Pioli telling them, yo, chill out. I thought Inter got the Ajax goalkeeper. Former Portsmouth, Walsall, and Barnsley winger Milan like for season. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Okay, guys. Well, it looks like this is it for today, guys. We will see what happens tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting once this transfer market opens. We're going to try and follow almost every team, see what they're doing. Obviously, we're going to talk about Milan. In primis, we're going to talk about Milan, but we're also going to see what else is happening with the rest of the Milan, the Serie A universe. It's going to be an interesting calciomercato. Yes, Moab Serie A is definitely has absolutely zero power when it comes to the mercato. Okay. All right. Well, guys, listen, having said that, quick recap one more time. I'm very happy with with the messaging I'm seeing from Teo Hernandez. I'm really happy with that messaging. What the reports are saying, and the vibe that is being given out. I like. I'm happy with the club is growing. It's the club is one step closer to kissing UEFA's ass permanently, and really nice big kiss. Mwah, straight in the ass. So they're getting even closer. Once we can fully kiss UEFA's ass with a big sloppy fat ass kiss, we can finally become the team that we deserve to be. So we're one step closer to that. Players are coming back. So far, no injuries. We still have some people that are not fully fit yet, and we shall see. We shall see. Guys, having said that, thank you for joining me today. Please like the video, share, blah 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 and blah 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 blah. But please like the video, guys. Would you like to see Lukaku at Milan? 56% says no, 44% says yes. So there are some of you, but like I personally, yes, I wouldn't mind seeing Lukaku at Milan. Or do I? I don't know. Anyway, guys, tomorrow I believe we're going to have an open line discussion. So join us tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Hopefully, we don't get in a war. Man, I watched that interaction that I had with Vasil. Oh my God, that was crazy, guys. Yo, that was absolutely insane. That was so insane. It was absolutely insanity. I can't believe we took it that far. I can't believe we took it that far. That was absolute insanity. That was the craziest live I have ever been a part of. Where can I watch it? It is basically Let's Talk Milan, the Let's Talk Milan edition. Man, we fucking went at each other's throats like two fucking rabid dogs. No mercy for each other. That was insanity, guys. That was absolutely insanity. Well, why did we go for
You tell me. Yes, you tell me why. For me, it's a corrupted country.
Larry, but there's another
That's it.
problem with your framing. You're saying Italy is a corrupt country. The damn prime minister was Berlusconi. Yeah. So this idea that like Milan is Italy is corrupt and Milan was a victim of corruption because Italy is corrupt. Fucking Berlusconi was a prime minister. If Italy was corrupt, it's because Berlusconi made it corrupt. So that argument just made no sense. So it's Milan was not a victim of any fucking corruption, guys. Okay, in the Serie A, all the teams have had their shady moments. Berlusconi was not a victim of corruption. He was the fucking prime minister. He's one of the richest men in Europe. He's a billionaire. He's in the top 5 billionaires in Italy. He's not. If anything, if there is corruption, it's because of him. It's a double negative or a double positive. So
right. Listen, man. You know how it comes across, man.
Here it goes. Here it goes.
Like you sitting here with the fucking icon on your nickname, AC Milan, and you pretending like you support Milan. Like seriously, man. You know, like to Laura, that's how it looks. Because
so you're saying like I'm pretending that I support AC Milan. I'm not pretending to support. I just don't want to fucking play this. Oh my God, I'm a victim of Juve. Oh, Juve hurt my pussy. My pussy hurts because Juve hurt my pussy. I just don't like that. I'm not into that kind of shit.
You defend.
That's how it is, man.
You defend. Hey! I've been quiet, man. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Sorry, my bad. You go. Go. Finish.
Like seriously, man. Like if you want me to yell, I will yell, man. Like seriously, this is like a fucking in the bazaar, man, in fucking Turkey, man.
Yeah, that's
everybody's
right.
Yelling shit.
It's the way it should be. But go ahead.
No, man. It's not the way it should be, man. Like so, you're sitting here, man, and you're talking about protecting fucking Juventus, man. Like. Nobody here as a Milan.
I was not protecting Juve. I'm just not going to participate in this Juve hurt my pussy argument.
Man would never protect Juventus. Never fucking. No matter what, man. I don't give a fuck what it is, man. Like either you Milan fan or you fucking Juve or whatever you are, man. So don't come here and talk to us like, hey, calm down, man, relax, bro.
Okay.
Don't say shit, man.
I never tell anyone to calm down and relax. I usually say the opposite.
Like,
First of all, my issue with the whole Juve thing is that Juve is used as a scapegoat.
Because
couldn't-
fuck Juve, man.
Okay, whatever.
understand, man? Or
That's
not?
that's a stupid
Fuck
try.
Juve, bro.
That's a
If
stupid.
I have to say, tell you
That is a
something, fuck
stupid.
you.
Now here, maybe what I should have done is kind of like played along, because I don't know if Fasil is being serious, is joking. I don't know, but maybe I took it too far here, and I should have kind of just let it go. Tribal point.
No,
That's
I don't
being-
give a fuck. Tribal
Okay,
or not,
and I
man.
don't give a fuck, but you don't give
Okay,
a fuck, bro.
I
don't give a fuck.
You
You know
know
what?
man, here, man. So
I don't
But
give
look,
a
shut the
fuck.
fuck
I'm
up.
not
No, you
defending
shut the
man.
fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
but
Don't
No,
fucking
bro.
tell me to
Basil,
shut the
But
fuck.
you come here and
I
talk
don't give
shit
a fuck
about
what you
Milan,
think,
man.
brother.
So
I don't
shut
give a. It says I come here and talk shit about me. What the fuck are you talking? So me talking shit about, no, me saying that we shouldn't be, or me saying that I refuse to be a fucking victim of Juve, whatever, is not talking shit about Milan. I don't know what he meant by
fuck
that.
up,
I can
man.
kick you out right now. But Vasil, I mean, I like when people are like this, straightforward. So I don't, this was an interesting fucking conversation.
Who you
And you'll
gonna
never
kick,
be back.
motherfucker?
You will
Who?
never be
Hey,
back.
Basil,
I
Who
can
you gonna
hold
kick,
on,
bro?
guys.
me,
Who you
me,
gonna kick,
me. I
motherfucker,
can
man?
do that right
Vasil,
now.
hey,
Shut the
I can
fuck
do
up,
that right
man.
we are
Shut
not.
the
Don't
fuck up.
fucking
I'm
talk
not-
to me like that. Don't
Shut
talk to me
the
like that.
fuck up,
Th-
man.
Hey,
guys,
listen,
guys.
no,
Vasil,
Nathan,
Calm down,
I'm
guys.
not saying that I'm
Calm
defending
down.
Juventus. I'm not. I hate Juventus too.
No.
I'm not defending
no,
them.
no,
Okay?
no.
But what I will say is that you cannot blame Juventus for Milan not spending money. Juventus were caught cheating, plain and simple. I think so too. But at the end of the day, you cannot blame them for Milan not spending money when we should have, when our team was aging back in 2007. You can even go with Larry and say in 2005 we couldn't do it because of all the cheating from Juventus. That's fine. But in 2007, you cannot use that excuse. I'm not
He's
going to
a rigged
defend them.
league, man.
It's true. What Nathan
He's a
said
rigged
very
league.
well is
Okay,
absolutely
that's
true.
fine,
That's
but in
bullshit, guys.
2007,
This is
you cannot say
absolute.
that, though.
This is
That's the
absolute
thing.
bull crap. Yeah, Nathan is on spot right there. He's on point. Guys
In
are
2007, you
pathetic.
cannot say that.
You are
You cannot
pathetic
say
by
that in
making
2007.
excuses like this. It's
Okay. We are pathetic.
All right, so there maybe I took it a little bit farther, calling them pathetic. That was
Like,
on
there-
that.
there-
And it's
there-
pathetic what Vasil just did. That was absolutely pathetic. First of all, I say and I think whatever the fuck I want, you are nobody to tell me what I can say and what I can't say. And the fucking platform where I am fucking the host of it, and I'm fucking making you be here.
Of
So what the
course,
fuck are
man.
you
Of
talking-
course, because I am getting sick and tired when
I don't
somebody
give a shit.
with
I
Milan
don't
fucking
give a fuck.
logo
I don't
talking
give a
about
fuck.
Guys, you know,
Juventus, man. Like,
But
what the
aside
fuck
from
is
that,
man?
aside from that, you guys use Juventus like a scapegoat. Like, oh my
Because
god,
that's how
we-
it is, man.
it really, to me, that's what it really sounds like. So, oh my god, you've hurt my pussy. My pussy hurts because you've hurt my pussy. It's like, fuck, guys. Yo, it's so weak. All this shit, yo, it's like Milan's downfall in that area was because there were bad decisions, and they lost games that they shouldn't have never lost. Even like 2012, the whole Montari propaganda is like, no, bitches, you fucking lost again. Well, we lost against Napoli, we lost against Lazio home and away, we lost against Fiorentina, we lost against Cesena. We lost a million games in 2012. The team was playing like shit. Okay, the Montari things happened, but then it was used as this thing to cover up Milan's shitty season. And luckily, a lot of teams were having a shitty season, but yeah, we for some reason we even finished second. But all this story, oh, you've hurt my pussy, you've hurt my pussy. It's so annoying. God damn, it's so annoying. We didn't win because of you. You sound pathetic when you do that, bro. You sound pathetic.
You can tell me whatever you want, man. I will express my opinion. I respect your opinion. So that's just how
Yeah,
it
so-
goes, man. That's just how it goes,
Okay.
man.
So show that you respect my opinion. Yeah, that was a crazy conversation. I will never back down. Holy shit! How did I miss that? By the way, I agree with you. Even though I hate Juve so much, it's so naive to blame everything on Juve. Yeah, like this blame game. It's just not me, man. It's not who I am. Like I've never ever. I mean, also because it was so obvious. Milan was like the cycle was ending. Berlusconi won all the shit he needed to win. 5 Champions League, 8 Champions League finals, Scudetti, trophies, Ballon d'Or. Okay, he was not a youngster anymore. It was going towards the end. You know, in 2007, Juve wasn't even in the Serie A. So this argument keeps on coming. Keeps on showing up on this channel. I'm going to maintain my position. I'm not going to play into this. I'm a victim of Juve. My pussy hurts. I'm just not going to do that. I'm just not going to do that, guys. I'm sorry, and I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. I'm just not going to do that. But I love everybody here. Vasil, he kind of took it a little bit too far, saying that I needed to fucking leave. I was like, yo, you're here because we allow you to be here, my man. But I don't have anything against Vasil. He is who he is. It's all good. I think it's cultural differences. I think it's the difference between alpha and beta. That's what I think. I think it's like either you look at yourself and you say, what can I do better to win the next game? What can I do better to make this team better? Or you're going to say, we lost because of the referee. We lost because of this. We lost because of that. We lost because we didn't fucking take the opportunities we had when we had them. That's why we lose. Sometimes the referee fucks up. But this over obsessing of Juve, it's so annoying. My God. Oh, mamma mia. Like, I see River is different from you. You lot are from different places as you have different cultures. The other thing about me is that I'm not so tribal. I'm not so tribalistic when it comes to this shit, It's like, for me, Milan is not a tribe. Milan is a football institution. It's a football institution that I admire, that I love, that I've always loved, and I will always follow. Ever since I had the ability to watch the Milan, ever since I was old enough to have my internet and pay for Milan games, I've seen almost every single Milan game from 2002 up until now. If I didn't miss one fucking game in the so-called banter era, I saw all of them. Okay, well, not all of them, but I saw the vast majority of the games. Okay, so this fucking idea, because you're not because it's almost like saying, because your pussy doesn't hurt because you don't want to blame Juve, it doesn't make you a real Milan fan. Like, what the fuck kind of mentality is this? But you're not tribal because you have minimal people to be tribal with in person. I don't know. Is it Americanism? Well, I've always kind of been like that, to be honest with you, Kengu. It's the thing is that I have a lot of respect for everybody that is trying to create something, right? Like, I have respect for pretty much every single football institution that exists. That's why I would work for any football institution that exists. I have absolutely I have no problem. I've worked for clubs that are not AC Milan, and I've had to wear their fucking logos on my chest. So what? It's like, I'm not a fucking tribal Neanderthal, It's like, it's stupid. It's just something that it makes it hard for me to even participate in these kind of conversations, because like it's always going to end up like this, because I'm never going to fucking agree. I'm never gonna fucking back down. I'm always gonna fucking hold my stand. I'm always gonna say what I think. I'm never gonna fucking play the victim of you've hurt my pussy. You've hurt my pussy. My pussy hurts. I'm never gonna do that. Fuck that shit. So because I don't do that, they say I'm a fake Milan fan.
Of course, if we are saying emotions, like everybody says, shut the fuck up. It's normal, man. That's just how it goes, man. If I hurt your feelings, man, that you little girl, man, and then don't be here, man.
Can
If I
go.
hurt
No,
your
no, no.
feelings.
I decide whether you are here or not, bro.
Of
Don't you
course,
understand that?
kick me out, man. Kick me
No,
out.
I don't want to kick you out because I don't care. If you want to attack me, I don't care. I'm
And
just
and
telling
yeah,
you, like, don't fucking tell me what I can say. If I want to
listen,
protect,
listen.
if
I got tired. All of
I,
you are
I don't
arguing.
care. I don't care.
You, Roy,
I don't care.
Nate, and
I
Lauren.
do not care. And that's this thing. Like, I could have kicked the seal out, but I'm not going to do that because, again, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, Vasil, you offended me. Oh my God, Vasil, I'm hurt. Okay, you can never be here again. No, that's not absolutely the way it is. Vasil is welcome to be back on the channel anytime he wants. I've never okay. I had this episode with Lucas, and that's it. But I don't know. Maybe that day I was just wait. I regret it. I regret what happened between Lucas and I. I really regret it. I really regret it. I wish I could go back in time and change that because it was the day when when Real Atletico Madrid was beating AC Milan. My emotions were out of the sky high, and Lucas came at me strong because I was criticizing the team. And he came at me strong, and I went back to him, way too strong. So like I was like, you're banned, Lucas. You cannot come to the lives until blah blah blah. I really regret that because that was me getting carried away through emotions. So I mean, Vasil, kind of same thing happened with him. He got carried away with his emotions and he got angry at me. So it's not like he's doing something that I haven't done, right? It's not that I am better than Vasil. I mean, we all have our moments where we kind of take things too far and sometimes we regret them. As a matter of fact, Vasil did apologize later on. And I did accept his apology. He didn't kind of understand what I meant when I said you don't need to apologize to me. But that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna ban the seal. I'm not gonna say he can come back to the channel or whatever. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff at all. But what a crazy live that was. What a crazy live that was. But you're not trying because you're is it America? Do you not dislike Juventus? Do I not? Is that a double what? I don't hate Juve, guys. I don't hate anybody. The only team in Italy that pisses me off is Roma. That's it. Juventus doesn't piss me off. I don't care that they fucking had moments in their history where they cheated and blah blah. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Milan had their moments, Inter, whatever. I don't hate. The only team in Italy that I dislike is Roma because every time they play in Europe, they fucking embarrass Italy. One. And the other, it's then the other, and then I don't like Cairo from Torino because I think what he did with Belotti was just disgusting. The way he trapped Belotti. I think that was absolutely disgusting. But I want to really admire. I want to respect Roma. I want to see them change. I want to see them become a top European superpower. Okay, I want to see that. So it's not that I don't hate them. I'm disappointed. That's what it is. But Juve are known for doing fucked up things, and that's why most fans don't like them. Yeah, but a lot of fans don't like them because they kind of fall for a lot of the propaganda too. But sure, That's fine. And again, even if it did a lot of fucked up things, I'm not going to act like I'm a fucking victim of Juventus. I'm not going to fucking do that, guys. Not a chance in hell I'm going to do that. We are 7-time European champions. 7-time European champions. Okay, after Real Madrid, it's us. And we will continue to win more champions. Juventus, who gives a shit about Juve, guys? Who gives a fuck? Anyway. We were not that innocent either. I'm not mistaken. Milan started the season 05 with 44 points due to Calciopoli. Yep, that's right. And a lot of Juve fans, actually, who are kind of like also, for me, dumb as fuck, are like, Milan should have never been in the Champions League in 07 because they got they got those points deducted, and then they say, the Juventus fans say, then Berlusconi and Galliani cheated and bribed the Lega to reinstate them in the Champions League. So you see, guys, you see how this cycle works. Juventus fans and many fans think that Milan should have never even participated in the 2007 Champions League. They say that we shouldn't have won it, right? They're fucking crybabies too. So all these conversations are circular. What happened with Lucas? Lucas, the only man to face the wrath of Roy. Yeah, I mean, I definitely regret that. I shouldn't have acted. I should have kept my composure. I'm always about keeping my composure. I want to, well, not really, judging by this video, but I want to. I feel like I should have kept my composure a little bit better there. Hopefully, Lucas comes back to the channel. I hate when we lose to those fuckers. For me, it's Lazio. Lazio has this fan base that is very aggressive and with this fascistic thing here, it's not good. Like, what the fuck? 2021? Come on. Like, leave that shit alone, But aside from that, I'm not expecting much from Lazio. Lazio is a team that should compete in the Europa League. Well, I hate it when Lazio makes it in the top 4. I hate it when Lazio makes it in the top 4 because that means that then Italy's going to have Lazio in the Champions. Lazio in the Champions League is like, what? Come on. Juve merda. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. This was a fun live, though, I gotta say.
All screaming
I do
together.
not
I
care.
couldn't say nothing.
I
I'm
do
just
not care.
sitting here.
Roy,
I was trying to say something.
Roy, let's try to shut up for 2 minutes, and I want to ask Henrik if he's enjoying this. He's having
Yeah,
fun.
of course, he's enjoying this.
Are you?
And Lart, guys, look at Lart. Lart loves this shit, guys. Lart loves the fighting. And look at how satisfied he is from all of that. Lart is a warrior, guys. I got to give it to Lart. I love the fact that Lart is a warrior. I love warriors. I love people that do not back down from fights. This is why I cannot. This is why I can't be angry at Basile and like ban him or anything. It's because I respect people that don't back down. Where is Ari? Ari actually should be back to the channel after the 6th of January. He should be back to the channel. He's not been in the country. He's been very busy with many other things. Hopefully, we can see a lot of him coming soon. That would be nice. That would be nice. Because I know a lot. I mean, this is his channel. We're just kind of maintaining it for him, I guess. Does Ari like fights? Well, Ari does. The king is coming back. The king should be back. He told me, guys, this is insider scoop. that after the 6th of January, he's going to be participating in more content, lives, and etc. Right now, he's not even in the country. Does Ari like fights? He likes conversation. He likes arguments. He likes back and forth. He likes when people. He likes when there is disagreement. He does enjoy that. He does enjoy that. Now, as far as Ari goes, I have. I'm almost most of the things. Ari is Ari is actually Ari. His ability to see football from a tactical point of view is spot on. Like, he sees everything I see, man. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm some fucking genius, right? I'm not. I'm not saying that at all. But like, we see things almost exactly the same. I'm not, guys. I'm not saying. I'm not trying to. I'm not doing that at all. Like, I'm over people that are have football knowledge that is out of this world. I'm like, I'm bottom of the barrel, guys. I'm bottom of the barrel. But Ari, when it comes to the football aspect, like, we're almost see things exactly the same. Then, he has his opinions on certain things. I have my opinions. We all have different opinions. But yeah, Ari should be back the 6th of January. Should be interesting. Should be good. Hopefully he can stay for a while. Anyway, yeah, this this live was quite insane. This live was quite insane. I watched it back yesterday. I was like, damn, I can't believe how fucking hard we went. Like, we were like, oh, let's go to the apology thing. This was good.
I mean, I think it would be easier for everyone if.
No, I'm not trolling. You were telling me
You're
that
trolling, man. They were giving you a small example.
Well,
The
how do you
biggest
know I
age.
didn't know? You're assuming
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Don't assume.
to
Are
be
we kids?
competitive.
Are we kids?
Milan it controls its own destiny. Not
Yes,
Like the
and
reason it
that's
started.
and I agree. You're
Exactly.
coming around to what we're saying. We are not saying like the
Like,
more
listen, like, you
brutal
know where I'm
honesty.
from, man.
I
There's
prefer
rules,
that.
man, and you don't say shit like
oh,
that.
here it is. Here it is. Here
When
it
I
is.
try to
Don't take it as an insult. I
no,
mean,
bro, no. Italian, bro, and I understand there's certain sentiments, man. But
in the
I see Pioli ball being studied in Converciano in the near future. Ah, definitely. I see that too. If this was United, I would eat you guys up. Larrett versus Nathan, the greatest rivalry. Dude, they love to, but it's Larrett loves to like instigate Nathan. Nathan and I are usually on the same page. Usually, sometimes we're not. But it's not United, so I can talk. Honestly, Paul, I saw hints of that already with Mancini and how he used Florenzi and Spinazzola. It was exactly the same as how Pioli used Calabria and Teo Hernandez. So there is a little bit of that. And Mancini actually said it. He actually said it that he was looking at Milan.
like,
you're
this guy
not wrong to
fucked up.
say that.
This
No,
guy
I
fucked
don't
up the
care.
team. He
I don't
fucked
care
up
about
the
his
team.
politics. I don't care that he's Italian.
Like, listen, guys. Like, can I just express? Can I express my opinion?
Anyway, that was a crazy ass live. It was definitely craziest live. I think that was the craziest live that I have ever done on this channel, that I've ever been part of. That was like taking it to another level. It was fun. Pioli is going to be Italy's next coach. I can see it. I think he can be. I think he's a good candidate. He needs to win. He needs to win. He needs to win something though. He needs to win. Football question: Origi to Milan. What do you think? I like Origi because he is. What I like about him is his attitude. He had a gladiator-like attitude towards us when we played against him. So he's one of those players that plays for the team, that works his ass off for the team, humble worker. If footballing wise, he's good. Okay, he's not Salah good, but he's good. He's not Ibra good, but he's good. So if he comes to Milan, yeah, I would be happy with him coming to Milan. Absolutely. Or you just know what you think, though. He's not. Well, I guess you in the EPL see him much more, and you probably see a lot of his off games. You see, I haven't seen any of his off games. I saw him only when they beat us, because I just don't watch. I don't watch the EPL. He is a good super sub. What happened to Firmino? What's going on? Is he injured or something like that? Origi is also such a clutch player. The guy has scored in a UCL final. Oh, okay, there you go. There you go. Iron players who score when it matters, like Rebic. Yes. Those are the players that you want to win the big games. Those players that score in the big games. I think the thing is we don't know his level. Because you haven't seen him much playing for as a starter. I miss Chicharito playing for my national team. Has he retired? Who is the best Mexican player right now, Joe? Who is the best Mexican player? Firmino alternates with Jota. Oh, fuck. Yo, check, 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 check. 1 2 1 2 check. The coach doesn't like him, so probably won't get called up. Best Mexican player is probably Raul Jimenez. Raul Jimenez. Roy, your sound is messed up. Alexander Isaac. Sound is good now. Alexander Isaac. Alexander Isaac. What's up with Alexander Isaac? Here's why Arsenal want to sign Alexander. Let's see. Copyright disclaimer under section 1. Copyright allowance is made for fair use. Are there any quick snippets? So he's Swedish, Alexander Isaac. He plays for the Swedish now. He's a 21-year-old. I hear a lot of good things about him. I guess he's. They say he is a potential, star. Very young. Maybe he can be a player that Milan can afford, being one of those stars that Milan can afford in the near future. It's possible. I would like to see Alexander Isaac from Real Sociedad at position 9. Okay. All right, let's do this real fast. Let's just check some snippets. Some snippets of Mr. Isaac. Let's see what his technique looks like. It's not working properly. Never mind. He played Euro. He played good at the Euros against Spain. Ooh, nice cut. Nice cut there. Look at this cut. Boop. Oh, he didn't score. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm not that impressed so far. I mean, obviously, this is I can never tell. It's not even working properly, so I could never tell by these highlights here. But just from his body movement, his technique, excuse me, it's not very impressive. Wow, nice move. Let's see if it gets better. Okay, good stride with the ball. Guys, this guy does not impress me at all. Maybe his attitude is his strength, but from a technical perspective, from what I'm seeing, oof, nice shot. Is that a goal? Good run. No, he has to put. See there, he needs to put the ball there, not here. There. Sorry, guys, I'm not sold so far. I'm definitely not sold. Nice feet. What? He's not that special. He can be another Niang. Bad video. He played good at Euros. Well, guys, I'm just again, when it comes to highlights, they can be very deceptive. So usually I'm always aware of that. So I reserve full judgment to. I'm not going to fully judge a player based on how because you can't see how they interpret a game. But just from what I'm seeing technically, the way he moves with the ball, the way he moves his body, that's not very impressive to me. It seems it does not look anything special to me. Rebic is back. It's definitely young. Looks very young. 17 goals. That's good. That's very good. So yeah. So one thing that you can't really tell in the highlights usually is how a player interprets the 90 minutes. So that I cannot tell. Maybe he's really good at interpreting 90 minutes, meaning he's going to fight. He's going to do a lot of those plays that usually don't make highlight reels, that will make you win games, like Cavani, right? Cavani is a workhorse. So maybe this guy's a workhorse. If he got 17 goals, he has to be some kind of workhorse based on the technique I'm seeing, because technically he is, professionally speaking, from a professional standpoint, he's pretty average from a technical standpoint. But there are players that technically aren't great but can still produce a lot. So this is what I'm maybe getting out of this. Right place, right moment kind of thing. A bunch of volleys, a lot of one-touch volleys. Well, if you were special, many teams would have tried already. Yeah, I'm not very convinced, guys. I'm really not that convinced, to be honest with you. I mean, guys, there's plenty of Italian youngsters that play just like better than this. Why do we need to go to Spain and spend millions and millions on a player that we can find much cheaper in Italy? See the way he runs with the ball? Like the ball is kind of nice goal. That's a really nice goal though. The corner diagonal. But look at when he runs with the ball. Look at how the ball goes left, right, left, right. Look at him, left, right, ba ba. I mean, no, it's good actually. It's good. I don't know, guys. I'm enamored with super technical players, and that's just my biasism. If you're that's why like all the defenders that I saw, my favorite defender was this one here, Sar, right here, because he's very technical. I like technical defenders. So Isaac, hey, if he comes to Milan, great. Am I? Do I want him? Do I want him at Milan? Meh. I'm like this and like that about it. So Sar, for a defender, I like the way he uses his body. I like the way he comes up with the field. But now right now they're not showing any images. But there were okay. So the long ball. Look at his long ball. That's a beautiful long ball, guys. He even has through balls, which is no, that was interception. Never mind. Um, Here the long ball, really good long ball. Bad touch there. That's a beautiful long ball, beautifully weighted long ball. Both feet, left and right. Whatever. Defenders are never going to be super technical, but out of all the defenders, him and Diallo were the most technical. I really love technical players. All right, guys. Anyway, yes, tomorrow we're gonna have a live with everybody. Let's hope we don't get in a big fight again. If we do, we do. Whatever it is, what we're saying. So you're saying that he's a better option than Bobman because Sar is not expensive. Well, aesthetically, I prefer Sar. Aesthetically, Botman is more like your classic central defender. Botman is like a fridge, like a tank. You know, he's a giant. Singo from Torino. Singo is a giant. Bobman is the same. Is these kind of giant kind of people that are all muscle. He's very good at intercepting. His highlight reel is all sliding tackles. I need to get. I have 5G, guys. I have 5G internet. Why isn't it working properly? So yeah, he's like a big, big guy. Look at the difference in his size with the other people. You can see he's just a giant. But look at him from a technical perspective. It's not anything special, right? But he's very physically. He's got the strength. You see how much he looks like Haaland. He's got Haaland's height. Maybe him and Tomori would be a really good combo. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, guys, that'll be it. That's it for today. Thank you once again for joining us. Please like, share, all that good stuff. We will see you tomorrow once again for a Milan Daily. I went an hour over. I want to keep these 1 hour. So we will see you next week. Oh, sorry, we'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully no fights, and hopefully we talk shit over too. Hopefully nobody brings up that Juventus hurt their pussy. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But it seems like that is a usual theme. All right, guys. Love you guys. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time. Arrivederci. Forza Milan. As always. Ciao.
Vincerai, non ti lasceremo mai.